So now we come to the second movement of the hips. This is hip flexion and hip extension, and we do use these movements when we cycle partially. So essentially the movement is moving the hip into flexion and extension. So when we're cycling, we are moving the hip back and forth. Not to the full range, but just slightly. So we'll do the exercise now. So Tony, if you'd like to come into the cat position. Yeah. Hands slightly forward of the shoulders again. Elbows slightly bent. Knees underneath the hips. And that's great. So first of all, you take the right leg straight back, knee straight, and then lift the hip up. And then swing the knee up towards the nose. And so inhale now, take the leg straight back, lift it up. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, leg straight back and up. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, leg straight back and up. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, drop the head. Inhale, leg straight back and up. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, leg straight back and up. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Bring the knee to the floor, left leg. Inhale, take the left leg straight back, knee straight, lift the leg up, lift the head. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the knee towards the nose. Inhale, leg straight back and up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, leg straight back and up. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, leg straight back and up. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose and release. And then just come back to sitting and relax. When you do this movement, make sure that you try and keep the posture balanced. So in other words, that you're not when we're doing the pose up and back, you're not leaning to the side. You just try and keep the hips square and you lift the head and tail up. And then again, trying to keep the weight even over your hands and the knee to the nose. If you can come back to this position, Tony. Mm-hmm. If you can take the leg straight back, lift the leg up, and you're trying to keep the hips square. Yeah. You're trying to lift up you're trying to get the leg up. Yeah. Now, Tony is unable to take his leg too high, and that indicates that his hip flexors are tight. This is primarily the psoas muscle and one of the front thigh muscles. And now if you bend your knee, take your knee up towards your nose, drop your head. Now, if he was getting correct range, he would get his knee to his nose. So this is indicating that the hamstrings and the gluteus maximus, his buttock muscle, are also tight. And release. And then can you just do that again on the left side? So take the left leg straight out, lift the leg, try and keep the weight even across the hands. And again, we've got no real height here. He's trying now, he's trying to bring it up, but he's probably compensating somewhere else for that too. And now, bend the knee, exhale, and bring the knee to the nose. He's doing better now this time, but I was just going to highlight that there could be an imbalance on between each side, because one side okay, relax. Thanks. So before he was, his knee wasn't coming so close to his nose. So just by looking at that, I can see that Tony's got some tightness in his hamstring, which we already saw in the hamstring the knee flexion exercise before. He's got some tightness in the gluteus maximus, and he's got some tightness in the hip flexors, the rectus femoris, the front thigh muscle, and the ilius psoas. We don't know how strong or weak he is in those, but generally when we cycle, we tend to be weak in the hamstrings, we tend to be weak in the gluteus maximus, the buttock muscle, and we tend to be weak in the psoas muscle, and all of those muscles tend to be tight. So the next postures we'll look to correct those movements.